Hi, I'm Tadao of Madatsukaerude. Madatsukaerude is Japanese, meaning you can still use it. So let's repair it yourself and save money, energy, and resources. Today, I'm gonna show you how I fixed the 1993 Jeep Cherokee XJ. Actually, when I was driving the freeway, the motor suddenly shut down. At first, I didn't know what happened, but even if I kicked the gas, it didn't accelerate. And then I pulled over to the side, and I couldn't restart the engine. So I got the tow truck and came back to my garage, and I did the diagnosis, and I found out that that was because of the motor the auto shutdown relay, auto shutdown feature kicked on. First, I thought it could be the fuel pump, but in my case, it was not fuel pump. But anyways, there are also the fuel pump relay, so I checked them, and I finally I identified the problem was the ignition coil. So this video the outlines how I identify the problem. So I hope this video will gonna help you to fix your car, and this is how it went. So this is the 93 Jeep Cherokee. Yesterday when I was driving on the freeway, the engine stalled all of a sudden. So it's I don't know what happened in the beginning, but it looks like it was running. I was running at the 60 miles per hour, so the tachmeter was not really went zero because the transmission was forcing the motor running, but it was not really running. Motor was not really running itself. So I guess I will try to start the motor now, but I don't think it's gonna start. Let's try. So the battery system is fine, so works, but it doesn't really start. So I suspect this is fuel system problem. It could be just a fuel pump or the fuse or the fuel, the relay for the fuel system. So I'll take a look of them. So the fuse case is here. This. So it says like this. So the fuel pump is here. So this guy, I'm gonna check this guy, and also the fuel pump fuse. So there's the AC. This is the relay. So I'm gonna because right now AC I don't need AC. So I'm gonna swap the AC relay and see what happens. So it doesn't really start. So it's probably not the relay. So this is the fuel tank. I open the lid, and of course right now the key is off, so I don't hear any noise. If the fuel pump runs, I think it should give some hum noise. So I will double check that. So now the key is on, but I don't hear anything. So it's probably the fuel pump is not running. So again, I check the fuses. It doesn't really tell which one is the fuel pump fuse, but the one thing I can do is actually I can check the relay got the voltage, activation voltage or not. So I check the fuses are fine. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna check the relay terminal. So I check the relay diagram, and so the relay coil terminal is this one and this one. So I'm gonna turn on the let's check the voltage right now. But I don't think it doesn't show anything at this moment. So I'm gonna turn on the key and see what happens. So this is the relay of the coil is this one and this one. So and now the key is on. So I'm gonna put this guy here, and then I see the 12 volts. So I measure from the ground and this guy, so it gives 12 volts, so the relay should work. Oh, but this guy is, so this side is also 12 volts, so that's why relay doesn't work. And according to the circuit diagram, this is a auto shutdown, this guy relay, and this basically is connected together. This guy, so this guy, this left is high, but this is low. Interesting, because this side is low, but the fuel pump, oh, interesting. So I remove this relay and this relay. These are, according to the diagram, it's connected together. So now this terminal is low and this terminal is high. Interesting. So this is the part of the circuit diagram of Jeep Cherokee, and as I explained, I unplugged the fuel pump relay, and I explained that this auto shutdown relay is connected together. The reason why I said is that if you see this dark blue line, it's coming from ignition switch, and this is a coil, and so this dark blue, this relay also has a dark blue. It's coming from the ignition switch, and it's going to the coil. And the dark blue is actually, this is the page of the circuit diagram. So this is the ignition switch, and the hot voltage coming in. And if you turn on these keys, I think this is the dark blue line, so off. So if you go to on, then dark blue will be energized and distribute 12 volts to like a fuel pump relay and auto shutdown relay. So this is this is the hot side, and this has to go. And the first time when I just unplugged this guy and this guy was in, then dark blue with the key on, dark blue showed. So I measured this. This guy showed 12 volts, and I also measured this side, this number 5 side actually here. I think I measured this side, and this was also 12 volts because this is connected, and this dark blue yellow line is connected together and going to the computer. So if you see this guy, this line goes to the computer or shutdown relay. So this computer side is not really grounded somewhat, so that it's the switch in the computer is keeping these relays off. So this is not really an easy fix. I have to find out, I have to do the research why the computer doesn't really keep the pump running, and it's shut down. It's decided to shut down. Something is going wrong, so I have to do the research. So I did some research. Actually, there are two relays. One is the fuel pump relay here, and another one is the auto shutdown. So that is actually auto shutdown is this one. Yeah, so this is this is the diagram. So this one is auto shutdown, and this is the fuel pump, and both of them actually are in the when I check the voltage, 12 volts for the coil part of the relay. Actually, we got the 12 volts. The problem is that 12 volts doesn't go to the ground. That the circuit actually goes from this relay to the computer, and the computer doesn't give the ground signal. So that's the reason. And there are three possible reasons why the computer doesn't give the ground. If the computer is working fine, then there are three reasons. One is the faulty coil or ignition coil. That is the first. And second is the faulty crankshaft position sensor. And third one is the faulty camshaft position sensor. And if I understand correctly, if the position sensors are faulty, this will give the check engine like an error. Although the check engine lamp doesn't really lit, it can give the cause. So I'm gonna check that by checking the check engine lamp blinking. So let's check the code, error code. So the great thing about this the old computer is that if you don't need the that instrument or the device to read the code, you can just turn on and off the key 3 times and wait and read the code. So let's try. 1, 2, 3, and wait and check engine. 1, 2. Start with 1, 2 always. 4, 2. 3, 3. 5, 5. That means it's end. So 2 codes. Actually, I have to look up the manual and what the code 42 and 33 are. So I am the website of this the Jeep Glue. This is a great reference page, and actually there's a donation button. So if you use this and if you want to donate, that you can donate to the owner of the website. And by the way, so these are the codes, and first one I got is 42. So I scroll down to 42. 42 is auto shutdown relay. Control circuit an open or shorted condition detected in the auto shutdown relay circuit. So I have to double check that relay. Also, what I got was 33. 33 HE clutch relay circuit. An open or shorted condition detected in the AC clutch relay circuit. So I have to double check the relays. It looks like that is what I have to do. And I was expecting to see like a 1-1, like a no crank reference. It's a crank sensor, or another one. I think 5-6 or 5-3, 5. What? Where is it? O2 sensor, PCM. There is a 5-4. That is no cam sync signal. So that is a cam position sensor. But I didn't get these signals, so that's great. I don't need to replace these sensors. So I'm gonna double check the relays one more time. So let's check the circuit diagram again. So this is the fuel pump, and this is the auto shutdown relay. And this is the auto shutdown relay circuit has open or short. So the one possibility is this fuse or PDC number 2 fuse, and also this circuit goes to red, and this goes to number 16 PDC fuse. So that's and the actually interesting thing is this circuit, the shutdown gonna go to this fuel pump power. So that's interesting. That's kind of cascading the circuit. But anyways, I gotta check these fuses. So again, back to the fuse box. So the PVC number 2 is this, and the number 16 is this guy. And I checked both of them and they are fine. So I probably need to buy the relays and replace the relays. But before doing that, I think I'm gonna jump the relay circuit and see what happens. So I was thinking about the error code of the computer. Actually, it gave the error code for the auto shutdown, the relay. That is actually this guy, and also gave the error for the AC, and that the error on the AC actually caught me. And I started to suspect that error was caused by myself when I actually pulled out these relays to swap it and test it. So I think I'm gonna reset the computer by just releasing, disconnecting the battery, and then reconnect the battery and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna work on this. Okay, I reconnected the ground terminal to the battery and see what happens. I might, the resetting the computer may work on cracking and starting the engine. Let's see. No, it doesn't. That's fine. Okay, now I think I'm gonna run the diagnosis one more time. Let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, starting code. So 1, 2, and 5, 5. So there's no code. So that means the previous error code was caused by myself. I pulled out the relay and swapped the relay, and now that code is released. So the problem exists in other place, not the relay. So I'm happy I didn't order the relay yet. So I have to find where it is, and also the code didn't give me the error for the the crankshaft position sensor, and also what else, one more position sensor. So both position sensors didn't give the error. So the highest probability is that the coil and so now I gonna jump that relay and see what happens. I think right now the relay, like the computer, is keep the shutdown relay off. So let's see how it goes. So now I jump the fuel pump relay, this one, and the auto shutdown relay. And when I jumped this guy, I started to hear noise around here, and I think that's something to do with the fuel pump. But my understanding is fuel pump in the tank. So, but yes, I hear the noise from the fuel tank. So the fuel pump is fine. That's good to know. And let's see if I can start the motor or not. so no start. So I pulled out the jumper and I'm gonna put back the relay. So that means I would suspect the coil. So this I have to replace the coil, and that is what I'm gonna do next. I suppose I heard the noise from the fuel tank, and I hope the fuel is coming. I didn't really check. I don't have the fuel pressure gauge, so I couldn't check the fuel pressure. But right now I'll bet on this coil. So this is the coil. I found two screws. One is around here and another one around here, and this connects this one and this one. And I'm gonna take it out and check the how the coil is going. So I disconnected the battery. So I'm gonna release this 10mm bolts. This guy and this guy. There's a cable here on the way. This socket is not reachable. I'm gonna use this wrench. I think I'm gonna disconnect the cable first. This guy, high voltage, and these are the low voltage. Okay. Alright, disconnected. Okay, looks like this has a nut on the other side. So this guy, okay, so nut is, so it's just spinning. So I have to hold both sides, huh? So I checked the parts, and the part is actually they just come with this top part, not the bracket. So I think I'm gonna remove these two bolt and nut screws, 10mm. I dropped the nut. That's really bad. I don't know where the nut is. Okay, one down. Second one here. Okay. So this side is kind of pain. I think I can pull these. This one. Give me a little more room to work. Okay, this side I got the nut out. Alright, here we go. I hope I can locate the another nut. Okay, I got the second nut. Cool. I'm gonna double check the coil. So I got the coil. This is a wood ohm meter. Okay, so check this guy and round. Huh. How about this side? This side should show something. Oh. Huh. It's totally disconnected. There's no. Okay, so that's good. Good to know. So there's no circuit connected. Oh, here we go. Okay. So that guy probably fine. This side. Oh, this is hot and cold. So I think the high voltage side is disconnected. That's what I see here, and also I notice a crack here. I think this is a crack on the metal core, magnetic core itself. So I think I'm gonna buy this guy and put this another one back and see what happens. So I got the new one. That's impressive thing is made in Poland. Actually, I love Poland. I love Polish people, but anyways. So this is a new one. So I'm gonna check the resistance of this, and this guy, this side is low voltage side. It's gonna be low resistance. It's almost zero. And in the previous clip, I measured with the same range and measured it. This is too high, but if you go up to 10 kilo ohm range, it's actually there is a connection. And the old one, I did the same thing. It doesn't give the connection. That means the high voltage side wire is disconnected. That's why it didn't give the spark, and that's why it didn't stop. Okay, so I'm gonna put this guy new one on the car. Okay, I'm gonna put the new coil. Okay, so this side I can reach with socket. That's good. The other side it actually interferes with some bracket, so I cannot reach. Okay. All right. Okay, let's connect the connector. Okay.
guy. Still got more here. Distributor. Here. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna connect the battery and let's see what happens. Okay. Ooh! Nice. Okay. Cool. It's nice. It's fired up in just the first click. That's cool. So I think it's fixed. So it turned out to be the bad coil, but the diagnosis of this it took really long time. But I hope if you have a similar problem, it could be coil, it could be other things, but it could be the relay. But this time it was coil, and I hope this video gonna help you to fix your Jeep. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.